of his stupid little son squatting down in the street taking a shit. Conor McGregor's so lazy. You should teach that boy to go to to use the toilet. Conor McGregor, UFC news. This is not UFC news. This is Conor McGregor garbage. Family time continues as Notorious pictured with D-Devil in and children. Where's the other child? And where's D-Devil in? They're in the SUV. That's where they're at. They're in the SUV having fun. While Conor McGregor's running around at the Super Bowl, him and Junior dressed in purple, acted stupid. Where's D-Devil? Sitting at the hotel with the newborn baby. She just had a baby. Her guts are still quivering. She's still having after jerks or whatever. She should be she should be home with her family and her sister helping her and her mother and her friends giving her support and helping her. But instead, Conor McGregor's got D-Devlin sitting in an SUV with, sitting on stitches with a newborn infant. While he doesn't give a shit. Conor McGregor's brought heat. He's brought heat's what he's done. He's brought heat down on those closest to him. And that's why Coach Roddy's gone. That's why John Kavanaugh cut ties with Conor McGregor. Because they see Conor McGregor doing 90, and they see it's a brick wall. And they told Conor McGregor to slow down, and he told him, fuck you. Nobody tells the king what to do. And they see that brick wall, and they've been telling Conor McGregor gives a shit. He gives a damn. Conor McGregor's hit that brick wall. You see? And they don't want to be in the car with him. Because they got to explain to the police. They don't want to answer questions. They don't want to be around Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor is a weasel. He's garbage. He's trash. Pure trash. Look at this hedgerow. You see that hedgerow? What is that, 12 feet tall? You see? It's so another person can't see where, it's a privacy, like a big privacy fence. It's not a 6-foot privacy fence, not an 8-foot privacy fence. It's a 15-foot hedgerow with thorny bushes or whatever. It's a secured area. And the police have cameras everywhere, and there's cops watching Conor. Everything's wired, and they're telling him where he can stay and what he can do. They're not letting him do anything. You don't see Conor McGregor out at restaurants or out at the strip clubs or, you see Conor McGregor posting pictures of himself standing, soaking, dripping wet, like he's been training for 5 rounds, doing jiu-jitsu for 5 rounds, soaking wet, and the guy he's standing there been training with is wearing a t-shirt, ain't a drop of sweat on him. You see? Conor McGregor just pour water on his head, get a selfie, jump right back in the car, and they'll take his ass right back. You see? Conor McGregor is under surveillance 24/7 in the United States because he's brought down heat on himself. And those around him, he's garbage. D-Devlin should be home with her sister and her mother and her family support, and Conor McGregor gives a shit. He gives a damn, and he's brought heat down on him because he's a weasel. He's weasel shite garbage is what he is. Dad, Conor McGregor, is pictured playing with son, Conor Jr. Make sure you know that he's the dad. Preface that, okay? And holding his son while Devil in is also seen holding their daughter in another picture. Where's the picture of D-Devil in? D Devil in is in the SUV. She hasn't gotten out of the SUV, D Devil, and it hurts her to walk. It hurts her to walk. She's wearing a special girdle that women wear when they have a baby because their guts have been stretched out of shape and their stomachs and their skin's all stretched and their shit's been sewed back together, and they're wearing a special, like, diaper or whatever. It's, Conor McGregor gives a shit. He gives a damn. He gives a damn. If Conor McGregor gave a shit about Croatia, and if he gave a shit about D Dublin, he would want them in the comforts of their home environment, not in another country. This is garbage. The life that Conor McGregor has provided his family is terrible. This is a terrible environment for these children. No child should be subjugated to the things that Conor McGregor is putting his family through right now. And D Devlin, she shouldn't allow Conor McGregor to do this to her family. This is all about Conor McGregor, saving Conor McGregor's ass because he's run his mouth. Conor McGregor wanted to be part of a certain, he wanted to be associated with a certain type person. Conor McGregor put those Beats by Drake headphones on, and he decided he's a thug, and he wanted to be known as a thug. And Dublin, Ireland, had the police have worked for years to make that a nice place and for tourists, etc. And Conor McGregor, he just he took the reputation that Ireland has invested in its, and tried to make it, be a better country. And they've invested to make a better image and have a better life for their children and their future. And Conor McGregor just took them back decades. Taught the little kids how to curse and talk bad, and the way he acts, just garbage. He's just destructive. He's evil garbage. Conor McGregor Conor McGregor will be ripped. Him and his associates and all his stupid friends are a page that Dublin is fixing to tear out of their history and wad it up and throw it in the garbage where it belongs. Okay? Dublin, Ireland. There's peckerheads. It's got these little nicknames like the Notorious or the Knife or the Hammer, and then they'll say their real damn name. They'll use the alias, like something like Whittingham the Hammer or Shittingham the Knife or Jack Hammer, add some kind of stupid alias and then use their real damn name. It's just, it's just adolescent, stupid. It's just stupid as fuck. Makes Ireland look stupid as fuck. Listen, Ireland is a beautiful place. Ireland has a lot of history. Perhaps as much history as any country in Europe. And a large portion of Americans are descended from Ireland. There's a lot of culture. There's a lot of people that would like to visit Dublin, Ireland and see where their ancestors are from. But Conor McGregor has made Dublin, Ireland appear to be a bad place, a ghetto, a drug-infested crime. He's from the main streets of Ireland where people get stabbed and get shot, and it's the people that are doing this shit in Ireland. They're fucking with little kids, teaching them stupid shit. They're teaching them stupid shit, and the police are weak as fuck in Ireland, and the laws are weak. The people are good. The people are just, the people are good. There's good people in Ireland. Nothing wrong with the people. The good people in Ireland are good. They're good people. And they realize that their system is behind times. The fucking police are weak as fuck. The police are weak as fuck. Okay, if they know a man raped a woman, they should beat the shit out of him and lock his ass up. Oh, but they gotta make damn sure they don't violate some damn rights. You know, some asshole that'll throw a hand truck, you know, and bust glass in people's eyes. Conor McGregor's garbage. Conor McGregor is just garbage, and the police in Ireland are weak as fuck. They're weak as fuck. And the only reason that Conor McGregor right now is not in prison is because Conor McGregor is a fucking weasel. He's a weasel. That's exactly what he is. It's a fucking weasel. Conor McGregor, when he threw that hand truck through that bus window, the first thing the NYPD did was read Conor McGregor his Miranda rights. Conor McGregor give a shit. Give a shit. Cop says, Mr. McGregor, your name is Conor McGregor. Is that correct? Do you have any ID on you? Conor McGregor, you know, he's real nervous and he's fidgety and he hands the cop his wallet. Yes, here's my ID, sir, you know. Okay. Mr. McGregor, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in court of law. Do you understand your rights? Conor McGregor says, yes. He says, all right. And Conor McGregor starts talking. Fuck that Russian. Fuck those that motherfucker. It had to be done. Fuck yes, fuck that, man. Talking tough. So, you know, all that shit's on camera. It's all on camera. And Conor McGregor's all jacked up. Right, and he sits his ass in jail a couple of hours and his heart's beating real hard. Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. Conor McGregor feels like he's got to take a shit. All of a sudden, Conor McGregor's stomach's bubbling. They say, would you like something to eat, Mr. McGregor? Conor's like, no, I'm not really hungry, but I'll take let's see, how about a glass of milk? We don't, hang on, maybe we get you some chocolate milk. How about that? You know, some chocolate milk? Conor McGregor, that'll be fine. They bring Conor McGregor some chocolate milk or whatever, settle his stomach down. Interrogator knocks on the door. Mr. McGregor, are you feeling better now? Did you take a shit? Is your stomach settled down? Do you feel better? And Conor says, oh yeah, I feel I'm much better. And he's all tensed and jittery or whatever. Interrogator says, okay, Mr. McGregor, come with me. They take his ass to a room, and there's not just one window, okay? There's several two-way mirrors in this room. And the rooms are full of cops, okay? Specialists reading his body language, okay? And the interrogators that's talking to Conor McGregor got little, you know, things in their ears and little, you know, they got their computer screen up there, you know, and Conor McGregor's geeked out, right? And the interrogators, the pros in the next rooms, you know, they all think it's a big joke. They think it's funny as hell, Conor McGregor, the way he's acting, right? And they're just fucking with Conor McGregor. He doesn't give a shit about his Miranda rights. He's never been arrested or whatever, you know. And the NYPD interrogators are asking Conor McGregor everything about anything. And the damn Irish police, they're like, well, shit, you know, there's nothing they can fucking do. There's not a damn thing they can do. He's in New York, okay? Injured Americans in the United States, and, you know, fuck a weak law in Ireland, right? Okay, fuck that weak Irish police, right? And these NYPD, they're getting a big kick out of it, and they're thinking all these questions to ask Conor McGregor. So they start out asking Conor McGregor silly questions at first. Hey, Conor, are you 5'9"? Right? You're 5 foot. Oh, yes, I'm 5'9". Yeah, okay, Conor. And Conor, you knock people out with one punch. If you just touch them, man, we'll fall, right? You are the 2-division champ, right? And Conor's, oh, yeah. And then they start asking Conor McGregor, shit, Conor McGregor. Well, Mr. McGregor, did you do this? And Conor McGregor gets nervous, and they start laughing, and they say, Conor, you're turning kind of white, sir. would you like to take a break? Conor's like, let's just take a break, Conor. And they, interrogators walk out and they go back into one of the other rooms and they're all busting out laughing. All those cops are just dying laughing. They're falling against the wall. They're just laughing their asses off. And they're thinking of the next questions to ask Conor McGregor to fuck with him. And the Irish police, at this point, they might as well get the, they're listening in too. They got their shit and they're listening and they're, walk back in, they start asking Conor McGregor all the shit the Irish cops said ask him, okay? And Conor McGregor, they walk in there and they say, Conor, did you know you're facing 12 to 15 years in prison in a prison in the United States, okay? Not prison in Ireland, prison in the United States, okay, where the big boys go to prison. The bad guys, not the Winninghams and the jackknives and the hammers where they get the light sentence and the easy time and they get the early parole. No, we're talking San Quentin shit for people like you that, commit multiple felonies and 14 criminal misdemeanors. We're gonna put you in the, you're facing the big house. You know that, Conor. And you're on the small side, okay? And there's guys in there bench 500 pounds. You could be, around those kind of people if you don't cooperate with us and help yourself. Help yourself, okay? And tell us something, And Conor McGregor, just what you want to know. He's telling them everything they want to know about everyone. He just whatever. And Conor McGregor walked out of that courtroom without doing time. You see? Why? Because he's a weasel. He sat there and professional interrogators fucked with Conor McGregor all night long. No solicitor. Notice Conor McGregor's always got a solicitor everywhere he goes now. He had to, show up at the police station over that rape allegation. And his solicitor was present. Conor McGregor had to get a ticket and his solicitor was present. His solicitor's, he's got his solicitor on speed dial now, see. But when he did that shit in New York, his solicitor wasn't present. And Conor McGregor ran his mouth. He ran his mouth all night long. He's a weasel. He's a weasel. And Conor McGregor fans will say, Supercash, you can't prove nothing you say. You're just making that up. You just make that up. None of that's true. That didn't happen. Yes, it did. Conor McGregor's garbage. He's garbage. On Sunday, he took to Instagram to post a brilliant tribute to Arnold Schwarzenegger, Mr. Freeze character in the 1997 Batman and Robin film. Conor McGregor standing there all chest all puffed out, standing there next to, a statue or whatever. Arnold Schwarzenegger like 3 times. He's Conor McGregor's the little pinhead. He also posted on Instagram saying, the only game being played here is chess. Okay. You see that little smart-ass remark right there? Conor McGregor cannot hold his tongue. He cannot hold his tongue, and that's what the NYPD thought was amusing about Conor McGregor. Because Conor McGregor can't hold his tongue. Okay? Conor McGregor, he'll have some dick rider write this long-ass article, saying all kind of shit, positive shit or whatever, and then there'll be some evil shit injected into it right at the end. That's Conor McGregor putting his 2 cents in it, see? That's Conor McGregor putting this, because he can't hold his tongue. He's a smart mouth. He hasn't learned his lesson. Conor McGregor has not learned his lesson. But Conor McGregor is going to learn his lesson. And Conor McGregor is going to prison, and he will learn his lesson. He will learn his lesson. He will learn his lesson. The only game being played here is chess. You see, Conor McGregor is speaking. It's not speaking about a vacation. It's playing chess on vacation. Conor McGregor is speaking about the shit he's in with Dana White, the shit he's in with the whatever cartel and the whatever gang and the whatever the shit he's into. He's into garbage with the police. Conor McGregor is on conditional discharge and commits assault again on a female in Ireland, okay? Conor McGregor is, listen, Dick Riders, Conor McGregor's going to prison, is facing life in prison right now. He's facing life in prison. And Conor McGregor has brought the heat down on those around him. Read into that what you want. Conor McGregor is being safe. People are keeping Conor McGregor safe. Let's say it like that. Because Conor McGregor is safer being in an undisclosed location. You see? Because Conor McGregor's a weasel. He's a weasel. He's trash. You can't prove that, Supercash. You're just making this shit up. Conor McGregor posed, just about to get the sequel started. Posted that 4 days ago. See? A cryptic message. No, it's not a cryptic message. The only game being played here is chess. This is Conor McGregor. Okay? There's shit going on, okay? Just about to get to the sequel started. Conor McGregor, you know, the story when Conor McGregor got into the UFC and him and Dana White got to be friends, and then it culminated into Conor McGregor and Dana White pre-planning an attack on Khabib, you see, and Conor McGregor took the fall and Dana White let him advertise his whiskey in the Octagon, and Conor McGregor is telling Dana White it's a game of chess. And he's telling the bad guy, he's telling whoever in Ireland it's a game of chess, and he's telling the cops it's a game of chess, and the people he weaseled on it's a game. Conor McGregor said it himself at the Khabib Nurmagomedov press conference. He said, I'm up to my eyeballs in lawsuits, okay, in trouble with the law or whatever. He said it himself. Just about to get the sequel started. Okay, that right there saying to Dana White, we wrote this script. We pre-planned this. And now I'm going to tell the sequel. You see, Conor McGregor's a weasel. He's a weasel. And there's people that Conor McGregor... You seen how Conor McGregor, when he just walk up and grab people, ha, 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 you know, just show up in their locker room to steal their energy, just, you know, he's the star of the show. Imagine Conor McGregor wanted to be part of the gangster culture, mob culture, and he's got money to throw around. He's got them stupid Murray brothers, okay? And he used his, popularity, and he used the Murray brothers and his money, and he got in there. And those two little peckerheads all of a sudden were little nothings, drug dealers with, now all of a sudden they got money, okay? And these high-end nightclubs and these high-end clientele, that's who they're supplying, and the Willingham, whatever, that Willingham, all this kind of, you know, garbage, but, you know, they sell drugs. Conor McGregor, so yes, and he runs around with them guys. This guy, David Byrne. David Byrne, you seen that snaggletooth fucker, Irish guy, Conor McGregor, cheek to cheek. They're boxing friends or some shit, supposedly. See? It's not what they're garbage. He's a drug dealer. Anyway, David Byrne is deceased. He was someone put him down. And the reason they put his ass down is because he spoke to the wrong person at a funeral. Conor McGregor was at that same funeral. David Byrne is deceased. And his brother, get this, David Byrne's brother is like the main drug dealer cartel guy. He's on the hideout right now. He's got like Russian special forces protecting his ass, from us, because he don't want to end up like David, his brother. He don't want to end up deceased. And guess who his son is? His son is the kid that you see standing on the hood of the car with Conor McGregor. You see, just like David Byrne, Conor McGregor had his arm around this guy. What's his name? Liam. Conor McGregor got his damn arm around this 19-year-old kid, right? Okay, his daddy's on the hideout. His daddy's the bad guy. He's a little punk, but he's a criminal, drug dealer or whatever. He's garbage. And he's hiding out in Marbella, Spain, or wherever the hell he's hiding out. He's a wanted man. He's a criminal. Conor McGregor, there's photographs of Conor McGregor with his arm around his brother, and his brother is deceased now. Okay? David Byrne is deceased, and there's Conor McGregor. Now he's got his arm around the guy's son. Okay? Now he sees pictures with Conor McGregor with his arm around his son. Conor McGregor's got his picture, got his arm around his brother. His brother somebody put lead in him. Now he's got his arm around his son. A guy don't want Conor McGregor around his son. Conor McGregor brings heat down upon those around him. Terry Murray, okay? That chick that wants the DNA test got the baby. It looks just like Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor says it's not his kid. It's not his kid. Guess whose it is? It's that Byrne kid. It's the guy in Marbella, Spain's son. The 19-year-old kid standing on the hood of the car that Conor McGregor's got his arm around and all that. See, Conor McGregor's pinning that baby on that drug dealer's son. You see? Bringing heat down on that kid. He brought the shit down on his brother David. He brought the shit down. He's putting his shit on that guy's son. Okay, blaming his son for shit. And that guy's thinking, well, hell, if I didn't know you was telling my son was responsible for that shit. Damn what? And then my brother, damn. You see? So you got that out. You got those fuckers. It's not happy with Conor McGregor. And the police, they're just toying with Conor McGregor. They're just watching who he calls and what he does. And see, the Irish police are just, Supercash don't know what it is with Irish police, if they're just weak or if they're just not used to dealing with the hardness. And in the United States, it's just a harder, we just have it's just different. If you threaten to kill someone in the United States, and you go to jail. The cop will handcuff your ass right then. And those Irish fighters, they tell each other, they'll kill each other, and they'll do this to each other. It's just stupid, okay? In the United States, a policeman on the street will handcuff you, mace you, tell you to get your ass face down. If he hears you say you'll kill somebody, you can't talk that way. Okay, that's just stupid how the Ireland lets them get away with this garbage. Okay, the average Irish person don't like this kind of talk. They don't like Conor McGregor teaching this to their kids and to their society and bringing garbage. Just Conor McGregor's a cancer. He's a cancer. And the police have used Conor McGregor. Okay, the NYPD is part of an international that cooperates with international drug enforcement agencies around the world. That's exactly what they've done. That's exactly what they've done. And they're handling this in the United States because Ireland knows that Conor McGregor has brought the heat down on those around him, and they're going to let the United States, the professionals that are used to dealing with people like Conor McGregor and his associates, and the international, see, the Irish police, they're not capable of handling an international, taking down an international drug cartel, okay? But the NYPD is, okay? The NYPD is damn capable of running the internet, cooperating with the international drug, leading an international drug task force to take them all down. And Conor McGregor, they've given, see, that's it. It's just bigger than the Irish police. This is international drug enforcement, because this shit stretches all over Spain. Conor McGregor's all in it. His whiskey business is a front because it has the weight and the volume to. Anyway, Conor McGregor's in big trouble. Conor McGregor's not on a vacation. He's garbage. Here's the evidence. Okay, Conor McGregor fans want the evidence. I always want the evidence. Well, here it is. Soon after the bus incident, Ireland's Drug and Organized Crime Bureau and Economic Crime Bureau raided a number of properties in Dublin. They arrested